Hello, Princess, and welcome members of the court from a comfortably warm hot tub here on Margaritaville at Sea Paradise. It's still a very long name. Well, it is, it's pool talk time, and we are going to talk about Carnival Conquest. You might not know, depending on what order these things happen. Actually, no, this will be at the end, so scratch that. Anyway, it was a great cruise. I'm glad I went. It was only 3 days, enough to just experience the ship. So, yeah, a nice little weekend getaway. All right, now for the basics, the embarkation process is almost as good as Royal. A couple of kinks I think they eventually will work out, but it's been this way for a couple of years, so who knows. The weird part is you need something printed. You can't just show up with your phone and get through the whole process. There's an agent outside. You have to give them your stateroom or booking number, and they print out a little slip that they stamp and then never look at again. That's kind of something I don't understand, but, well, anyway. And you still have to see 2 agents. There's the little kiosk when you walk into the terminal where they check a few documents, and then you have to go to the desk to talk to another agent. Now, none of this takes very long, but it's still weird that it's a 2-step process. What I would love to see any cruise line do, and it's super, super easy, is a global entry style kiosk where you just scan your passport, they scan your face, and that's it, you're checked in. You know, if facial rec is good enough for CBP, it should be good enough for the cruise line. One thing I did like about Carnival Conquest was there were a lot of places to sit that were quiet, especially during the day. There are a lot of different lounges that are not used. Except during the night, so you could just find a nice quiet place to go sit and do whatever. Unlike, honestly, some of the bigger Royal ships where there's no place to sit without music blaring all the time. So that was a difference. I did definitely appreciate that. As for the decor, you know, I actually found it quite delightful. Some people might say, oops, sorry about that. I actually find it quite delightful. Some people might say delightfully tacky, but you know what? It's a throwback to when cruise ships were designed with some sort of distinctiveness and individuality, unlike today, where, you know, they're all kind of the same. The theming, by the way, in case you're interested, is French impressionists. And they did it very well, and because it's a very classic theme, it has aged very well. Now, you can tell she's an older ship, 20 years, so, I mean, some of the fittings might need a bit of love, but the actual theme itself still works very well. Let's get to the most important things. Guys is as good as ever, and it is consistent across the fleet. It is amazing. I was low-key, well, not really low-key. I was really looking forward to it, and it did not disappoint. So, yes, a perennial favorite, worth every bit of, dreaming, if you will. Yes, so definitely, if you are on Carnival, you have to go to Guys. I think it's on almost every ship. That's a reason to sail, by the way, I'll tell you that. Although the cakes in the buffet could have been better, I will say that. And I don't know, I think that was something that I noticed across all of the desserts. I don't know, maybe it's just the taste of the pastry chef, but they could have been a little bit more moist, or whatever the correct word is. I don't know. But yeah, as compared to Mardi Gras, where they were absolutely amazing and fantastic. Even Magic, they were so good. The dining room was great as usual. I only went there once, but I tried several different things. You probably saw that already. So the food on just lowly old Carnival Conquest, which not really, did not disappoint. So that team right up against Mardi Gras, brand new ship, and they will do just fine. The entertainment was great. I hate to say all they have is a production cast, but there is no headliner show. There's no Broadway or West End show, but they did a great job. They did, I think, 3 shows, which I guess means they get a day off on the 4-day cruises, but I went to see everyone. They were all quite spectacular, and definitely worth fitting into your schedule. This is a no excuses for the other lines. I mentioned Carnival Conquest is just over 20 years old, but that was perhaps the most functional stateroom that I have had in recent memories. Yes, and that is compared to all of the brand new ships, Mardi Gras, Wonder, Scarlet Lady, Seashore. Wait, was it Seashore? Yeah, Seashore. Whatever they did, it really, really worked. The closets had plenty of hanging space, and the closets had shelves. well, she was fitted with enough surface area to where nothing ever looked cluttered. I had all my gear out and everything, but there was a surface somewhere to put everything, and I would look around and I would wonder if I had unpacked everything, but yeah, I did. It was just nice and spread out, and it just looked really great. The bathroom had 6 shelves, 6 little shelves along the mirror, which was amazing. I only used one, but compared to some ships, well, like here on Margaritaville at Sea Paradise, which don't have any, by the way, yeah, that was pretty darn good. And yeah, so if a 20-year-old ship can have probably the best stateroom layout that I've had, think we're doing a little bit of retrograding. And finally, something that I never realized how much I missed until I experienced it again was the piano bar. Yes, the best place to wind down the evening. It is always fun and entertaining, and the performers that they hire are top notch. In fact, I don't know, the comedy shows were good, but always had to end the evening at the piano bar. And something I wish the other lines would do. Like, Royal has the piano player, but it's definitely more low-key. You know, he will do the cat song, but not in a way that they do it on Carnival. So I'm going to miss that. They do have a piano player here. Went last night, but they were doing some event, so maybe he wasn't in full form. Maybe check it out tonight. Yes, but piano bar, definitely. Oh, by the way, I will amend my gratuity guideline. If you are there and you do request a song, yeah, leave some cash. I did notice this time on Conquest, people weren't doing that. They were just filling out the slip and leaving it. Whereas on Mardi Gras, almost everybody left something, either cash or something from the bar, which led to some interesting events that evening, but it was still entertaining. So yes, tip the piano player. From Margaritaville at Sea Paradise, that is my final decree on Carnival Conquest. And while the cakes could have been better, it's just another reminder of why I am very, very thankful for my problems.